Alright guys, James Kimmich here, welcome to episode 2 of the Wolves Revival Career Mode, and we are going to start off this episode with a cup clash against Watford. Obviously Watford are a championship side and we are a League 1 side. Now, was going in this game thinking I want to save some of the players' fitnesses, so I did in fact make a cup team. My cup team is McCary in goal, Foley right back, Ebanks Landell centre back with Ricketts, who can play right back also, but I did in fact put him centre back. Reckford at left back, Eusebio right midfield, Price and Davis in the middle. Them two are solid in that central midfield position. Ford on the left wing, and then in the cam position we do have Edwards, and then up front we do in fact have Leon Clark. Just wanted to give my main players a bit of rest time, just get their fitness back up, because we do in fact have a league game in a few days after this game, so I thought just give those players a rest. And going into the cup game, I'm not really bothered about the cup. The main aim for this first season is definitely just to get promoted into that championship, and I think if I do rest my key players in the cup games, I'm definitely going to have the players ready for the league games. But we do start off there with Watford having a free kick. It did not really worry us, and it did in fact go over the bar. Forioni is on the ball for Watford, does in fact cross in. Reneggi does header it, and he does in fact hit the post. It's an absolute scramble in that 6-yard box, but we do in fact eventually get it away and we just clear it out of our box. And Watford were definitely the better side in that first half there. Like I am playing a second string side, so a lot of the players are youngsters and fringe players, so they're not really going to do a great job against the likes of Watford. So I wasn't really expecting a lot against this Watford side, but hopefully we could definitely nick a win, get a goal, and then just defend, and hopefully go through to the next round. But like I said, the cup really isn't the top of my priorities at the moment. I definitely wanted to get promoted straight away, and as you see there, just doing a bit of club maintenance. Looking at the stats, they were dominators on stats, but we actually did have more shots and more shots on target then, which was a big surprise to us. Didn't expect that at all, and we do in fact bring Evans on for Davis. Davis wasn't really doing it in that first half at all, and I just wanted to bring Evans on, give the boy a chance. It's obviously early on in the season, so I want to see what sort of players can actually challenge to get in my start 11, and I really wanted to give Evans a chance in that central midfield position. But we do finish the game in the 90th minute, and obviously because it is a Capital One Cup clash, we do in fact go into extra time, which was really glad I'm actually put the second string side out, because if I'd have put the full strength side out, it would have been a huge blow really. All the players' fitnesses would have been down for the next league game, which would have been really crucial, and we possibly could have lost a lot of points. But actually there, Watford do in fact get the goal of the game. Reneggi in the 105th minute, really slick finish there, got the ball in the 6-yard box, did in fact take it past Ebanks Landell and finesse shotted it past our goalkeeper. McCary had absolutely no chance there, and he did in fact put Watford up 1-0. Watford probably did deserve it overall in the thing, but I think we definitely had our chances, but we weren't crucial and clinical enough in front of goal. But we do in fact lose the first game of this episode in the Capital One Cup. We are out of the Capital One Cup. Watford 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Not a bad result to be honest, because then we have less games and then the players' fitnesses will be lower, so we will have more of a chance of getting promoted using a few more players. Looking at the stats, 52% possession to 48%. We did have less possession, but we did in fact have 4 shots, 4 on target, so I was really happy about the boys getting the chances. We just weren't clinical in front of goal, but that's to be sort of because we weren't playing our first strong side. Actually, they're important matches after yesterday's just resting our players, and Jack Price is in fact out for 4 weeks with a pulled hamstring. A bit of a blow, but he's in our second string side for the cup, so not really a huge blow. But I was actually thinking of playing him in that Crewe Alexandria home clash, but he's obviously out for 4 weeks, a month, so we do in fact need a replacement. Also guys, if you do have any player suggestions, definitely leave that in the comment section below, and if this video does in fact get 15 likes, I will do a double upload tomorrow. But we start off this game against Crewe on fire really. Noah Dicko in the 12th minute, what a finish that is from the young man. He is actually on loan from Wigan, which is a bit of a shame because he will obviously go back to Wigan at the end of the season, but hopefully we can definitely get him on a permanent basis at the end of the season. Look at that finish, a great finish. He was just on the last man, really good to beat the offside trap, and did in fact get the goal. But actually there, we do in fact concede a penalty. I don't have a clue how that was a penalty, but the referee did in fact give it. You will actually see in the instant replay. In my opinion, it is a very soft penalty to give. My player just went over him, I think it was McCary or something like that. He tried to take him out and the player just fell over. Guthrie fell over, and he did in fact win a penalty, and if Ikpeazu is going to step up for Crewe, hopefully Akime can in fact save this. But what a penalty is, straight down the centre of the goal, and he does in fact get the equaliser in the 19th minute. Really poor decision from the referee there that season, so I was really annoyed when that actually did happen, really annoyed by the referee. Why would you give that decision? In my opinion, it was a penalty. Yes, you could say I am a bit biased because I am the Wolves manager, but I think that as a penalty, and Crew did in fact get into the game. So I was hoping we could definitely get back in the second half and still in the first half. Hopefully we can get another goal. We do in fact go in at half-time, and we are still drawing with Crew 1-1. We couldn't get another goal in that first half. So in the second half, I was hoping the boys could just put everything into it, and hopefully we could nick a win. Any sort of goal would really do, to be honest, and get the 3 points. Obviously, in the last game in the league, we did in fact get a 90th minute penalty, so you could say we did get revenge there from the referee. We did get a bit of karma, because that penalty wasn't actually a penalty, and that Crew penalty, in my opinion, wasn't a penalty, so we did get a bit of karma biting the arse there. But we do in fact bring Dave Edwards on for Davis. Davis, again, in the second game, didn't really impress me at all. I actually thought he was going to do a decent job, but really didn't do anything in that first half, so I didn't in fact bring him off. But actually, their Crew are on the attack. He does try to chip it over, and what a save off the line from Bath. That is great defending, to be honest. He reminds me of a young John Terry, to be honest. Hopefully he can definitely grow into like a John Terry figure. But we do in fact get the second goal of the game. It was a deflection. You could say it was lucky, but it did make the goal look quite decent, to be honest. And Edwards does in fact get the goal in the 82nd minute to put us up 2-1. I think his shot was probably going to go in anyway, but it did deflect off the defender, went above the goalkeeper, hit the bar, and went in to put us up 2-1, and it was great, to be honest. Absolute jubilation on the sideline there, and we do in fact beat Crew Alexandria 2-1 in this. So we did play 2 games in this episode. We lost against Watford in the Capital One Cup, but I'm not too bothered about that, and we did in fact beat Crew Alexandria 2-1, sorry. So we have got 2 games in the season, and we have got 6 points altogether. Hopefully that is definitely promotion standards, and hopefully we can definitely continue that. That was episode 2 of the Wolves Revival Cream Mode. If you did in fact enjoy this, definitely like, comment, subscribe for more daily FIFA content.